Look at this one. Such a beauty.
That's incredible. I think, in a way, compared to some of the others, this is restrained, but the gilding kind of shows what you can do without having to have mock chains and things like that. See, that's the gilding on that is incredibly fine.
You can write a doctorate on decoration methods on French swords like this, right? Honestly.
Oh, for sure. I think there might be a few doctorates in there looking at what we've seen today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, another very solid looking blade on that one.
Yeah.
Thrusting.
Yes.
Blade, but
let me show you. Yeah, there is one. Look.
Why am I not surprised that it's an excessively long sword?
How beautiful.
Very narrow diamond section blade. Strong enough for parrying, but capable of giving a massively deep thrust. Well, this is kind of harking back to earlier swords, but
yes.
But on the other hand, maybe more military in the sense that the wider hacking swords were more popular among the military. That's the wire work on the hand grip is beautifully done on that. They've got like a Turk's head knot around the middle where you usually have a swelling of some sort. The gilded pommel and the cross guards are really nicely done. The blade, somebody made me.
Yes,
I can see Mayfekit. But that's a broadsword, technically, I suppose, if that is a technical term.
Let us see
cutting and thrusting.
Yes.
So we've got...
Yeah, look at this.
Because I'll be interested to see. Yeah. I could see this being a military sword.
Beautiful, huh?
It is earlier than the others.
Yeah, it is, indeed.
But I think also it's for a different purpose. A lot of those swords were dress swords to be worn out when you're going, out to the theatre or whatever, and randomly killing people that insult you. See, here's another one. Really quite. I'm looking at braided silver wire around the grip is difficult. The pommel with concave facets and gilding, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And another blade that looks like it could do serious damage.
Yes. Let us take a look at this.
Oh, yeah. Very strong as it goes down.
God, what a quality.
Yeah. See, this is impressive. But again, the design, the ideas that the person making the hilts particularly, they've gone all out to have something that's unique to their particular sword. This one's got like an S crossguard.
Yes.
It's also got knuckle guards. It's got finger rings. It's got a ring around the blade to catch blades coming down. It seems a broader blade than some of the pure rapier types.
Yes, indeed. Let me just see if we can watch something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah, this is exceptional.
Mm-hmm.
But quite a narrow point, so it would have a good thrust. I mean, I'm saying this like some of the others with broader blades wouldn't have been good for thrusting. It's just that they have the ability to be used for cutting as well. This is close to purely thrusting, but still with some cut left in it. And a really nicely finished blade.
Yes. Look at this one.
So, isn't this the same one we were just looking at?
I think we watched that, right? Didn't we? Yes.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay, this one, sorry. This one.
Oh, this is a whole different style, isn't it?
This one is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. More a broadsword because of the blade being wider. And again, this is earlier, like, 10 to 30 years earlier.
That's right.
But that quite elaborate crossguard. Notice how much solider it is.
Yeah.
I mean, part of that is the design choices, but that's pretty solid crossguard. I think you could.
It's very.
Yeah, we've got big rings. We've got S-shaped quilling.
Yes. Let us
Yeah,
watch
it
that.
looks a solid one. Yeah.
Yeah, very solid. Look. Oh, look at the blade.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a cut and thrust type sword. You can do both things well with it.
Yeah.
Perhaps the crossguards thing not so enclosing was to give your hand more freedom of movement when you were using the sword. I don't know. I don't know how these swords work.
Look at this one, Bede.
See, this is again really, really good design work on
They're all
the
French
various
swords,
parts.
by the way, so far. All French, right?
Yeah. No, well, clearly everybody knew the French made good swords at this period.
Yeah.
Just to get to see them is pretty remarkable.
And we can watch
Again,
this.
you look at them, you think to yourself. So this has got medium width blade, tapering down to a very, very pointy end.
Yeah, absolutely.
It does look as though the grip might be quite comfortable, but, looking at pictures is not the easiest thing to decide whether a thing is going to be good in the hand or not. And bearing in mind, most people, when they fence, were wearing gloves.
Yes.
I mean, they might not have been particularly thick gloves, but they were wearing gloves.
Look at this. Beautiful.
Yeah, another work of art.
Truly. But look at the blade on this one, Bede. Look. You see?
Wow.
Really nice.
Yeah. So cut and thrust again.
Yes. That's interesting.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know the points of balance of some of these swords.
Yeah.
Here's one that looks much more violent. I immediately, my first thing is I look at the blade, then I look back at the grip and the crossguards and everything like that. The blade on that looks like it's meant for serious work.
Yes.
The crossguards are artistic but minimalist compared to some of the later ones.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that blade's impressive.
It is.
These are really quite long.
Yeah, long. Absolutely.
But really designed for cut and thrust, though not as much cut as thrust.
Yes.
Here's
Look
one
at this one.
it's very spare. Oh, well, it's earlier, isn't it? Yeah, so 1530 to 1560, that would explain it. So a limited amount of cross guards and rings and whatever, but enough. An interesting shape for a pommel.
Yeah. Very nice.
Almost like the top of a scepter or something. And then you've got this rather nice looking blade.
Very. They all have top blades, all of them.
Yeah, the quality of the blades has been outstanding. I mean, bear in mind, this is hundreds of years of blade making. There's a lot of people that know what they're doing. A town sword, is it called?
Yeah.
So this is what you'd be wearing around town, I assume, if you were important enough and you were allowed to.
Yes. Look at this one.
So you can see that the decoration is very important in these. And I would say very good too. I mean, that's my impression of it, that these are really quite attractive swords.
Yes. Look at this. See?
Oh, yeah. Again, you could do a lot of damage with a blade like that. It's not. These aren't, I mean, well, 1530s, 1560s, I'm sure there were quite a few duels and things going on, and there were ruffians about at night in the towns and that. So you weren't wearing this purely to look
no,
very
not
rich
at
and
all.
famous. This was.
Look at this one, Pete.
Got a lot of features of late. So even though it's 1540, 1560, the hilt is quite complex. but not over. So,
Unbelievable.
yeah, the blade is really nice looking.
Mm.
See, this is the kind of thing where I am sure in France today there are people writing books about these swords, and there have certainly been people in the past that did it.
Absolutely.
And they really deserve it. Cinquedeas. Let me see. Cinquedeas. Cinquedeas. Sorry, I just like seeing it in different languages. So these were a town sword, short, broad. Whether they were practical or not, it's very hard to say. Definitely show-off pieces. Definitely meant to show people you've got good taste and lots of money.
I mean, the museum says that they were used for self-defense in Italy. Look at the handle bead. What does it remind you of?
Oh yeah. It's very Bronze Age, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain that you could use it for self-defense, particularly if the other guy only had a knife. If he had a rapier, you were in big trouble. But these are quite old. But don't you love the decoration on them?
I think they have the best collection, one of the best collections of these I've seen. Really, I've ever seen.
And
really nice. And this one has its original scabbard. Look, Pete.
Wow, look at that.
Also very rare.
It's interesting that the decoration on the blade is meant to be viewed with the blade point up. The decoration on the scabbard is meant to be viewed with the blade point down.
Down.
So if you're looking at the orientation of the figures, I mean.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah, true.
It's beautiful workmanship on that. The leatherwork on that scabbard is. Oh, here's a blade by itself. Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So these are more Smith's works of arts, I think. I mean, this is really a show-off piece in your blade.
Look at the holes in the tank, Pete.
Yeah.
Nice, huh?
There's a hole in the tang itself. It's either got a screw thread or it's pinned over at the top. There are also 2 rivet holes where that crossguard that doesn't extend past the blade, that just caps the top of the blade there, was riveted on as well.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's remarkable to see an unmounted blade because you learn so much about how they were put together.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, this is a plainer one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when you see after those highly decorated ones, I mean, you see things like that, you say, oh, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but look at the pattern in the steel.
Yeah, magnificent.
Yeah, so whoever had this made had a good idea about what they wanted. And I'm assuming with a lot of these, certainly into the 1600s, that you actually ordered a sword. There wasn't a shop that had a rack of swords and you picked the one you liked. So, that's beautiful, isn't it? So you can really see that these are, I mean, does the name mean something like 5 fingers or something like that?
Yes, 5 fingers, definitely.
So the breadth of the blade at the top.
Yes, 5.
I mean, they look, if it was used in anger, it looks like if it was sharp, it could do a lot of damage.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think if you get stabbed by something that broad, you're going to survive.
No, you're not going to survive. You die.
Because it'll make such a big wound that you will bleed out in minutes. Is that a blade from another kind of dagger next to it? Oh, with an armor-piercing point, I might add.
Yes. This is on suit with this one, so they went together.
Oh, right. So it was probably mounted in the scabbard as a bi-knife or something like that.
Yes.
Because those wide blades had big scabbards. You had room for putting in a cutlery set, knife and fork and spoon.
Just in case we didn't have enough blades, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like a set of golf clubs. Could I have a number 4? I think this fellow here we'll be able to do him with a number 4.
Yeah.
It's shocking, really.
Look at this one, Bede. Look at
But
this.
this is clearly fashion as well, isn't it? I mean, this is really, it's not just, this probably started out as quite a practical short sword. And over a period of 50 or 100 years, fashion said, we'll make it broader, we'll make it more fullers, we'll make more. Everybody in each generation tried to top the generation before.
Forgot to mention in the beginning, these are Italian guys. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Famously so.
Yes. Look at this one, Pete.
Yeah. See, that one, that blade looks incredibly strong.
Very strong. Really strong.
And when we saw the one where we just had the tang, you wouldn't think, looking at that, it would have had a narrow tang, because that looks like it's got perforated rivets going all the way through the grip scales from side to side with patterns in them.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting. Oh, here we're getting back to serious dueling swords.
Yes.
I say that. I mean,
now we go to Italian rapiers. Welcome to the world of Italy. We already had those. Now we go to Italian rapiers. Look at this one.
These are.
Okay, let's put it. The handle is Italian. The blade is from Toledo and signed Juan Gil. If you know. So the famous Juan Gil from Toledo. So the blade comes.
So this would be a case where the blade was imported and then mounted in Italy because the blade was really important. See, the Spanish had their own styles.
I mean, our French colleagues called this one an Italian sword. Well, because they have also Spanish swords. Actually, I would have done it differently because I think it is more important the blade. It should go actually to the Spanish swords.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way I think too.
You think too,
you've got to say, from a curator's point of view, if you take, we've talked about this with Persian swords, we've talked about it with Japanese swords and Indian swords, where the blade can travel between countries and then get mounted in the style of the country where it ends up. Yeah. And this is a classic example of it. They've mounted it in the Italian fashion.
Yes.
But it's the Spanish blade. But then again, half of Italy was ruled by Spanish families, like Naples and whatever. Yeah, I mean it swapped between Spain and France over the centuries, but we've got to remember that the Italians.
It is a magnificent sword.
Oh, it's a serious looking sword, isn't it? You kind of look at these things and think to yourself, again, in the hands of an expert, these would have been terrifying. I mean, they look so elegant, but no, they were very good.
Toledo steel. I love Toledo steel. Look at this bead. Oh my God.
Yeah, beautifully made.
Yeah.
And we're looking at something that was made before this, 8 years before the Spanish Armada. Such high quality. But the grip is relatively restrained. Yeah. I mean, so the Italian style at the period was not quite so over the top. I mean, cup hilts were very popular in Spain.
Yes.
And they give enormous protection to the hand.
Yes.
But, we're looking at
Italian. Everything is Italian. Okay, Jesus Maria. Okay, I say it in Spanish. Jesus Maria, right? It is inscribed on the blade.
Yeah, Jesus and Mary, kind of.
Yes.
The cross guard and the whole hand defense system is beautifully decorated. And it just goes to show really, really rich people would put a lot of effort into this because this is the part of the sword that most people saw.
Yeah, exactly.
You saw the blade when you were in trouble. The rest of the time, everybody else is looking at the hilt and saying, oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that great work? Doesn't that person have good taste?
Yeah, look at this bead.
Well,
how
you're going to show me the whole
this
blade?
Italian work is. Yeah. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Very, very long. Looks like quite a strong blade. I mean, this is a thrusting sword, obviously.
Of course.
But very elegant.
Another work from Italy. Look at this one. How beautiful this one is.
Again, the hilt is so restrained. The blade is so solid. Look at that diamond section.
Oh, God.
Long thrusting blade. You're going to do serious damage to someone with one of those. It is very elegant, isn't it?
It is. I really love this one. Look at this. Let us take a look at the video. Look at this beat.
Oh, we're going to be shocked by the length of this blade, I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's long. Very nice.
Well, there are all kinds. I mean, rapier blades got longer and longer during the period they were being used, and there were all kinds of rules in various cities and that restricting how long a sword you could have. Because walking around with a sword as long as some of these, you kept whacking people in the shins and causing all kinds of trouble. So this is 1590 to 1600. Look at how the design work is, incredible.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And the blade is very strong.
Yeah.
But again, you don't see the blade. When the person is wearing this around town, you're looking at that hilt and you're saying, oh, he's got money.
Look at this one, Bede. My God, look.
Yeah.
Look at this one.
If you were silly enough to challenge someone to a duel carrying this sword and he pulled it out of the scabbard, you'd start to be worried.
Yeah. Okay, now we have an Italian dagger. Bede, isn't it beautiful?
Is that blade pierced all the way down those fullers?
Pierced and partially, yes.
A beautiful pommel, gilded inlay in the pommel. This looks like it's a classic left-handed dagger. Its quillins are big, so they would actually work. But the work on the blade is just a show-off. This is showing you just how good swordsmith was who made this, or cutler, I assume you would say, for a dagger maker.
Italian dagger. Look at this beauty. Oh my God!
I love the way the shadow is showing the piercing.
Look at the blades. Look at the work they put to pierce the blade.
There's an enormous amount of work into those blades. And again, this is something you only see when you're getting into a fight and he pulls it out. Again, a similar design. So we've got strong quillins downturned to catch your opponent's sword.
So guys, you see pierced blades not only Indians and Persians made. You see Europeans made them as well. So because people always say, oh, how beautiful they made in those countries. Europe did it as well, guys. Look at the beauty. My God, look at this.
Yeah. I mean, there's a serious amount of design thought that's gone into this.
These two are my favorite daggers. Look how beautiful they are.
They are very impressive.
Oh, God, they're really good. Let's look at them, Bede. Look at this.
They're so... Yeah. When you're wearing this, you only see the pommel and the crossguards, and you would think, gee, that's quite nice, particularly this gilded pommel. But when somebody pulled one of those out and you saw the blade, and I think maybe people did pull them out and show their friends, look at this blade I have. Oh, we've got something with its belt.
Okay. It is its complete belt, scabbard, and dagger. This is the legendary Casparo Mola. This is this legendary rapier. Everyone in the world talks about that. 1620. Many people say, if there is the air rapier, which will be the king of rapiers as far as workmanship goes, this is this one, Casparo Mola. So, please,
beautiful,
unbelievable. Please take a look at that. I think I made a separate video on that on the channel. Did I? I think I did.
Mm.
But please take a look at this bead. Look at this one.
You can see why. I mean, this is exceptional workmanship. So that's like cloisonne enamel or something like that.
Yes, enamel.
So really a lot of work's gone into that.
Yeah.
The,
Look. Please. Oh my God.
oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Again, we're talking about this is what people saw when you're walking around town, or you go to the Royal Palace or whatever. And this is showing off your taste, your wealth. And many of these, when you pull the blade out, they're showing off you know what you're talking about when it comes to swords. It's rare to see the hanging mounts and that and the belt, though they're well known. It's not like we don't know how they were made or anything. There's lots of people in paintings wearing them. There's quite a few surviving, but this is a highly elaborate one. That's an incredibly impressive looking hilt.
It is. Pete, look.
Yeah, this. Oh, it's even better close up, isn't it? Oh, that's remarkable.
This is mesmerizing. This is, I mean, no words can describe how beautiful this rapier is.
Yeah. This is incredible.
What human beings can do. Look at what our ancestors.
Yeah, and the thing is that every little part of that has a design for that part. It's, we kind of, everything is mass produced nowadays, so design is mass produced too. But we forget that back when this was made, every single bit was handmade, every bit was thought about.
Yeah.
It's just so impressive.
Look at this bead.
Oh, yeah.
I love the pommel. Look at this.
And the pommel is a work of art. If you found that in an antique store, just the pommel, you'd be very happy to buy it because it's a work of art.
Of course. Look.
Yeah. Oh, that's outstanding, isn't it?
Do you see the fighter? The swordsman with the shield?
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is it meant to be St. George or something like that? I can't see a dragon, so it's probably not St. George, but they had lots of saints. It's not a problem.
He has a kite shield, right? Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, he's wearing kind of antique armour and a Roman helmet or a Greek helmet too. As I say, he's probably some antique warrior or saint. But just the whole thing, that whole pommel is conceived of as a single piece of art. The transition to the grip is a little bit wobbly because it's round and the grip is square in cross section. But the grip equally is a tour de force.
Yeah, all of it. And it has its own dagger.
Oh, it's got a matching dagger.
Yeah, with its scabbard. Look.
So much survived with this. They've really looked after it well.
Yeah, they did.
And we've got another figure on the pommel of the dagger.
Yes.
We've got matching, the grips are matching.
Yeah.
Decorations on the quillons are matching.
Yeah.
And the decoration, that's the scabbard, the top of the scabbard there.
Yeah, top of scabbard, yes.
Yeah, and then at the bottom you've got a shape that's equally decorative.
Yes.
This is amazing work. Again, it must have been incredibly expensive when it was made.
Yes, of course.
I mean, we just
imagine today you have it commissioned like this. You know how much you pay for this? Oh God.
Yeah. It's like getting your Ferrari inlaid with jewels.
Of course, it will be like that.
Yeah. I mean, but that is a lovely dagger.
It is. Guys, I hope people who are new to the words of arms and armor, we are talking about art, we are talking about culture. Please forget about, forget about all those killings and all those martial aspects of it. Look what they produced, really.
And again, this is produced for people to be wearing around in the town, in court and palaces. we're really showing off how good our taste is, how, you know, how we understand art. I'm looking now at this. So this is a velvet covered scabbard with all the metalwork matches the swords
What is
metalwork
that
and the daggers
roundish
metalwork.
thing? This also belongs to this set. What is it for, Bede?
That is actually a display piece for one of the replacement fittings. If you look above on the belt, you see that funny shaped hook?
Yes.
Well, that middle one is one of those separated
yes.
from its belt.
I see.
And the top one is probably a mount with a ring on it.
Yes.
And the bottom one, it is possibly a decorative end for the belt or something like that. Look at the kind of upside down heart shaped splitter where the straps separate out. It's really well done. Yeah, I've got to say, but leather covered in velvet was the thing for very rich people.
Are you ready? Let's watch this beauty.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So we've actually, that's two parts of the belt. I understand now. Rapier belts are a bit complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That's amazing.
Amazing, yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, individual fittings are works of art. It's so rare to see an original scabbard that old.
Yeah. This
and in
is an
such good condition.
exceptional thing, really.
Yeah. I mean, when the sword is of the quality of that, then the scabbard has an equally high quality. Very beautiful.